Hi, my name is Byron Martin here at Logie's Greenhouses, and today we're going to be talking about a citrus named Citrus hystrix, which is used in culinary cuisine throughout Southeast Asia. And it is actually the leaves that are used in the cooking, and they are amazingly fragrant. They have this tremendous aromatic oil in them, smelling like lemon, rich lemon, and when they put them in soups and things, it imparts that flavor upon them. They'll use maybe a leaf or two per dish that they're cooking with, but it has a very, very rich smell to it. And so it's the leaves primarily that are used on this plant. As far as a citrus plant goes, it's got a kind of a reaching, broad, kind of wild habit to it. You can see here's a plant that is one of our old mother plant, stock plants, but you can see how it just like goes off into all the different directions. There's no form to this plant at all. And probably pruning shears is the best way to deal with it. Flowers are formed in the springtime, like most citrus, and fruit follows. The fruit on it is kind of this bumpy, gnarly, round fruit. And I believe that they actually use the interior juice, which there isn't much, in hair wash in Southeast Asia. You can see it's very seedy inside here. It has kind of a lime type flesh to it, and of course it is very sour. I suppose you could use it as a lime if you wanted to, but generally it's not a part of the plant that is eaten. So in culturing this, it kind of goes standard with most citrus plants. We need to give it full sun if we can, or partial sun if that's all we have. It can take it down to freezing, maybe a little below, but it's better to keep it above 60 if you can, if you're growing it as a container plant. Outside in the south, it would probably take those high and low swings with ease. However, with that said, we do grow it in our cold greenhouse, which goes down to 40, and the plant there does fine. Just in terms of keeping it healthy, active, growing, the warmer temperatures would be better. The potting mix is a standard potting mix that we use, and fertilizer is regular applications of a balanced fertilizer. Top dress maybe with a granular organic, or you can use a slow release. You do that in the springtime, maybe once in the summertime if you're using top dress. Usually when we get into the fall, which is this time of year right now, we stop feeding, kind of let things kind of quiet down so we're not forcing the growth, particularly if you're growing them in cold. If you're growing them in an area that has warmth and lots of sun, you can still continue to feed for a little while longer. It'll make more foliage for you. As far as insects go, they have most of the problems that most citrus do. They can get scale, they can get mealybug, they can get spider mite is usually the main issue on it. And you just need to be attentive to that. If you see it, you need to spray. I'd start out with neem oil probably on all three of those. And remember, if you're using neem oil on citrus or on most plants, after a couple applications you need to thoroughly wash the oil off, otherwise it can become toxic to the leaves. So thank you for watching today. There's a little bit of information on Citrus hystrix, which is one of our culinary citrus plants. If you'd like more information, go to logies.com.